Hello, Stampers. I hope y'all are awesome, having a great night, and ready to get our stamp on. So this is our virtual card class. If you've never been to one, you're in for a real treat. So I can't wait for you to see what I've made with the Have a Hoot stamp set. We used to have a stamp set called Hoot Hoot Hooray, but this one is called Have a Hoot. And we're going to make these 3 cute cards with the stamp set. So you've got a lot to look forward to tonight. I can't wait to see who shows up. I'm going to come over here and share this with my people. See if I can do that. I don't really know how to do that. I'm not going to do that until after. But I would love it if you could share this video with your friends and they can join us for a fun card class tonight. So I always love new people and would love to meet your friends. Whether they're crafty or not, they probably just need to be entertained for the night. So I can do it. I'm always good for some entertainment. So how the online class works is I'm going to show you how to make 3 cards, okay? But if you put in an order tonight of $35 or more, you're going to get the make and take supplies to make 2 of each of these. So 6 total cards. So that's a great deal because you're basically getting all those cards for free with a $35 order. Okay, and those are due by Friday at noon. If you put in an order of $50 or more, you get to pick a set of free blending markers. So September is Blends Month, and you get lots of free blends when you do fun things. So if you're here, shout out. I want to hear from you and want you to say hello. And I can't wait to for you to hear and see what we're going to make tonight. All right, I'm going to mute myself over there. And let me try. There we go. Now we can share it. Dun, dun, dun. So I hope y'all are having a good night. Are you surviving? Anything exciting going on with you? I hope that everyone is well. I know a couple of people on my team even have COVID. So far, so good, staying well, but I care about my girls and I want to make sure they're okay. So I think one of them might even be able to join us tonight. So let's hope. All right, let me point you down to where all the fun happens on my screen. Kathy's here, yay! My sister's here. All right, my sister may have beat my mom, or at least she was quicker to say hello. Okay, let's make sure you can see everything here. All right, so let me show you a few goodies, things that I'm loving right now. Okay, a little bit further so you can see all that. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm loving this, obviously, because that's what we're going to talk about. But I love right now, like, I don't know about you, but things are a little overwhelming at times with COVID, with online school, with lots of things to think about, but not a lot of distractions, okay? So I love simplicity. I love things that can just simply make me happy. So I'm drawn right now to our kits, all right? So I want to show you some of our kits that I really love. You may have seen these before. This is one of my favorite kits. It's in our catalog called Simply Citrus Kit, okay? And it is a great, hey Debbie Allen, it's a great way to get just a creative boost for almost no effort, all right? And these cards will be sure to make anyone smile, all right? So the kit itself makes up these cute cards, lots and lots of them. I always forget exactly how many. let me see, 15 cards, okay? So you're gonna get 5 cards of each, 3 cards of each design of these, okay? And I also just did a Facebook Live a while back, actually, showing you how you can make extra cards with the stamp sets and just some more inks. So it doesn't stop when the kit runs out. The kit does come with a stamp set, dimensionals, ink, embellishments, pretty cards, ribbon, glue dots, and then the cutest envelopes on the planet. Okay, so this is a must-have. I've already been through a couple of these kits. So it is, the item number for this is usually, I can find that pretty quickly. Let's look on, okay, anyway, you can all just message me on Facebook and say, I want that citrus kit. I can get it ordered for you. The next kit I want to show you is upside down, but this is even comes in a cute box. This is our holiday tags kit, okay? So it makes 30 Christmas tags, all right? And they are super cute, and they're huge. So you know what size our cards are. This is a tag that I actually made into a card. So if you wanted to use the tags by themselves on a little gift bag, perfect. They are the cutest. But if you want to turn it into a card, also very easy to do. Just grab some red cardstock or green, garden green, real red, and make a bunch of cute Christmas cards, okay? Now, the citrus kit is all inclusive. This kit you're gonna need to order the tag buffet stamp set. So it's $18. But it's a great set to have on its own to make Christmas things. All right, and then the final kit I want to show you is got to be my favorite kit of all time, and that is Paper Pumpkin. So I'm due for one to arrive, like literally, it was supposed to arrive today, but it didn't. So I'm looking for it tomorrow, but it comes every month to your door to whisk you away to a crafting opportunity. Hey, Ashley Cranford, good to see you. But this stamp, this kit is fantastic. This particular one had some cute cards that you could send to a teacher, okay? And also cards you could send to a healthcare worker, all right? And I made this up a lot for teachers because they're struggling right now, so it looks like I need to send these out. You've got ink that comes with it, you've got your adhesives, and your stamp set. So when you're done, you've got these left over. This kit price point is not to be beat because the price point is $22 a month, including shipping. So if you don't already have a Paper Pumpkin subscription, now is the time. Especially going into the holidays is the best time to have a Paper Pumpkin subscription because our holiday kits are the best. So check that out. Just message me on Facebook and say, I want that Paper Pumpkin kit. All right, now, the other thing I need to tell you about is an event that I have coming up. So every year I have a craft retreat, and it is in Little Rock, Arkansas. But the good news is I also have a retreat to go online. So our live retreat is full. We had to make it a little bit smaller this year because of COVID. But I'm excited to tell you that we are going to ship this kit to you to go if you choose. Now, if you're coming to the retreat and for some reason don't want to see the projects, you want a big surprise, then you need to close your eyes for just a second. But these are the projects that are going to be in the kit. So you're going to have some cards. You're going to get 3 note cards. You're going to have another cards, more cards, a cute box with a treat. I won't tell you what's going to be in it. It'll be a surprise. This box actually holds these cute note cards that I already showed you. Oh, it's tied down. But anywho, these note cards go in here. A cute tag for any kind of gift you'd like. And then you've got this cute little like cup and carrier Oh my gosh, it's the cutest. And actually, it's going to have treats on this side and a coffee cup on that side. So, because with the stamp retreat, it's all about the treats. So that stamp retreat to go, shipped to you, includes $50 in product. It includes make and takes for the 8 make and takes with videos and PDFs. And it will be shipped to you. So all the information about how to sign up for that is in the discussion of this post. So you can scroll up there, or again, you can just message me and say, I want that retreat. And it will come to you, your house, for you to play. Let us talk about something that I didn't realize until recently was going to be happening tonight, and that is a stamp sale. I love it when a sale comes right in line with my card class. I did not plan this. This was Stampin' Up's idea. But there are this many stamp sets for sale, okay? So there's so many. I can't, like, I started marking my catalog and then I just gave up. So I'm going to go through them with you at the end. Okay, so just stay to the end if you want to see what stamp sets are for sale. But I do want to go through the book, page by page, and show you which stamp sets are for sale. But I want to get on with the card class for anyone that might need to skedaddle early. All right, and just a reminder that your card class is free with a $35 purchase. And there's a host code listed in the information there. Let me see if I can pull that up. Okay, it is RXECHF4Y. If you don't know what that is, just message me your order. But when you order online and use a host code, then that's how you get the free card class. And stay to the end because I will draw for a prize. So stay to the end of the video if you can. So I'm going to draw for a prize. And let's talk about Have a Hoot. So, oh gosh, when I saw this stamp set, it knew it was going to be one of my favorites. What I love about it, first off, that always gets my attention is Halloween and Christmas. So it spans 2 holidays, okay? Plus, this would be cute for birthday. So really 3 purposes. So that's like having 3 stamps in one, and stamp sets in one, and saves you money. The other thing I love about it is this unique set of dies. So the dies themselves create card fronts, okay? This particular die, I call it the peekaboo die. I don't know what Stampin' Up is calling it, but that's what I'm calling it. And it creates this cute card front where you have little peekaboos. But guess what? The stuff that comes out of it is the tag, okay? So I'm going to show you how that works. But that is a very unique set of dies. It both does card fronts and makes tags. Plus it has a web, and it cuts out, of course, all the cute little owl images that you see on the front. And it covers multiple seasons, and then I also love it because you can color. So I just love to color, and I don't know about you, but coloring right now is super therapeutic. Hey, Kathy, I know that is a lot of stamps on sale. And Patience, hello, good to see you. So let us get started on... Okay, I love it because I can color. Coloring makes me happy, and that is that. So let me pop out the stamps. I actually think I'm going to use every single stamp in this set tonight. So I'm just going to set it over here. And we're actually going to start with the peekaboo card because I'm going to need to use the pieces of it for our next project, okay? And we're going to also use the Stamparatus. We haven't seen this guy in a while. I don't know why I love my Stamparatus, but I was making this card and I was like, okay, I need something to help me line this up, and it's going to need to be the Stamparatus. So you're going to start with an old olive card base. And by the way, what I may or may not have mentioned is When you message me your email, or if you registered for this class ahead of time, you will receive the PDF instructions of these cards for free. So make sure and message me and say, I want the PDFs if you're interested in that. These are just typed out instructions for these cards. But you've got an old olive card base here. But then you'll notice I have a pool party over, or I guess like overlay. It's a layer, and on top is this Whisper White overlay. Okay, but we're going to create our overlay first with our new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So I'm going to grab my magical peekaboo die and my fancy new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I was so excited to be able to show y'all this on this new machine, like double trouble awesomeness. Okay, so we're going to make our sandwich. Just follow the rules. 1, 2, 3. You've got two number 3 plates, and we're going to forever. Mom is here. My connection came back, so I'm gonna keep going. Anywho, we're going to pop our Hoot die through our machine, and I'm just gonna bring it back for you. All right, it's just going to be trouble tonight. I can't make it work better. I'm sorry. Let me go try to turn the Wi-Fi on. I'll try. All right, so you've cut out your little Hoot frame, okay? So this is fantastic, all right? And then you've set these aside. We're going to use these later. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make our Stamparatus do some work, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set down our pool party layer. I haven't been stamping my shirt sleeves. Are they dark? No. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set our pool party thing here, and then also set our white deal there, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to line up our stamps. So first we need our guys that are on the branch here. Then we're going to need our little guy that's holding a present here. Now see, if I stamped over that, it would make a mess on my overlay because it's bigger than the little Hoot situation. And then this is our little lovebirds, and they are going to be right here. So those fit super tight, okay? All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to pick that up with our Stamparatus. Thank you for coming back, Patience. Now, these are going to line up right with our layer, but we're going to take out the white part, okay? And we're just going to leave our pool party part. Going to get our magnet. And now is when we're going to get our... Now, I chose a gray ink pad tonight. You can use you can use Memento black ink, but I like gray to use. It just seems a little less harsh, especially for these cute little owls, okay? So what we're going to do is stamp this up, okay? So that's all stamped up, and we're going to close it up, and our little guys are stamped. Now, here's a tip. So you see how that didn't come out just perfectly? I can stamp it again, and that's one of the beauties of a Stamparatus, is you can go back and make it darker. Okay, so now they're perfect. I'm going to remove them. Now, you actually have 2 pieces of white, and you will have 2 pieces of white in your kit, and you need one of them. You need to put back in your Stamparatus, and you're just going to use that to stamp that quickly, because we're going to fussy cut these in a little bit. So, And you just need, on this, you just need the owls. So don't worry about the branches and the little, that thing. Whatever that stuff is called, I forget. Mistletoe. Okay, so now let's build our little situation here. We're going to take our, first you're going to do some coloring. So the blending markers I have are Crumb Cake, Old Olive, Poppy Parade, and Light Basic Black. Okay, now all you're going to do is use the dark Crumb Cake marker. All you're doing on this background piece is coloring in your branch and your little toes if you want to, but mainly just the branch. Don't get all up in your head about it. Just get some color on that branch. Okay. You're getting that branch squared away like so. Aren't these guys cute? They're so funny. They're just like sitting on this branch, and then this last little guy is like, uh-oh. But don't worry about these guys right now. We're just coloring the branches, okay? Now you can see when we put our overlay on, it's gonna line up exactly with the stamps that we put on there. Isn't that precious? All right, now what we're gonna do is color just the owls. And I took a tip from Stampin' Up and looked at their video, and I mean at their picture in the book to see how they colored. And so they went in with a light. Now I was messy when I colored my first set. It was really late when I was doing this, so I'm going to try to be neater. So I'm just getting a layer of light crumb cake, and I'm going to leave the eyelids light because I'm going to color them with the dark crumb cake. Okay, so we're just going to pop up some color in there. Cute little owls. And then I am going to go back in with a little bit of the dark and just get this outside layer with a little bit of dark. So you've got their little heads and their, what do you call it? Wing. And then I'm going to come around here, and then obviously like their little toes are going to be darker. And I am going to pop in here with the dark for their eyelid. Yes, eyelids is what that is. And the nose. So that's that. Now, if you want to go in and blend those together, you can. You don't have to. Most people do, but you can just pull that color to just kind of pull it out with your lighter color until till you don't really see a demarcation between the light and the dark as much. Does that make sense? So that's just a little quick and dirty blending lesson. And then you're going to color your either the dark or the light, it doesn't matter. Mistletoe. And then you're going to pop in with a poppy there. And the rest of it you can leave because you're going to fussy cut that. Actually, we're going to try to die cut that out. I did fussy cut it the first time. I don't know why when I had a die cut machine it would do it. So we're going to color this with Poppy Parade, the light, and then the dark. And then we're going to pop some light crumb cake onto Mr. Owl. Oh, is that light or dark? Oh, that's dark. I like to start with light, but you can start with dark too. It doesn't really matter. You can do it either way. Most people have a preference one way or the other, but I tend to start with the light and work my way to the dark. I hope we're still rolling. Hey, Terry Imus. I'm so glad you're here. Good to see you. Okay, and then I'm going to pop in and color these little guys. And I'm actually not going to put in the second layer of color in the interest of time, but you would do the same thing that I did on the big owl and just color those in color in the darker layer around the edges. You see what I mean? The darker layer around the edges of the owls. All right, now I'm going to pop a little red into this hat. And definitely want to use the smaller end for that. So they each have a little cute red hat. I'm going to leave the bill of the hat white. Okay, I cannot leave that guy undarkened because he's only half darkened and that just looks weird. So just enjoy the show tonight. But I'm going to leave the little ones for now. Okay. Gonna pull that out so it's blended good. Okay. Isn't he cute? Now, let us bring our emboss machine back to the forefront. Now, we also now sell a magnetic platform, which has not arrived. I will have it soon, but it is not in my possession yet. And we are going to cut these puppies out. So you can see this is a stamp set where you don't want to skip the dies. For one, you need that cool die that cuts out the front, the peekaboo card. But you definitely want these dies also to cut out these guys, the owls. Now, because I don't have my magnetic platform yet, I'm going to use my Post-it note trick. And sometimes, even when I do have a magnetic platform, I just put a Post-it note over it to keep it steady. Oh, good, Terry. You're welcome for your card. I like to send cards, as you might imagine. Aww. It's ready and cut so wonderfully, so much better than I could have fussy cut. Y'all don't ask me why I fussy cut that stuff before. That was dumb. We have, oh, that's not the right one. This is it, maybe? Is that it? Yeah. Nope, not it. Maybe this is it? Nope, not it. Ha! Fourth time's a charm. Okay, so this is our little owl. We're gonna Post-it note it. You know, duh, I can cut more than one thing at a time. Let's get our little guys. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, you've got to get the embossing, yeah, the magnetic plate is gonna be spectacular. All right, and it's not that expensive. It's not crazy expensive. All right, so now we're gonna have our little owls to pop into our card. I'm gonna pop those down there, pop this down here. Oh, they're so cute. And the die cut machine cuts them out so much better than I could. So look at the difference, just so you'll know. Where is my sample card? These are the ones that I cut myself. And this is the one that's cut out with the die cut machine. So you decide if you need a die cut machine. I would. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we're gonna build our card. So I went ahead and oh my stars, I got down here without my basic adhesive. Oh wait, that's it over there. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Yay! Okay, so what we're gonna do is get some seal. This is the Seal Plus. You can use either one, Seal or Seal Plus, and center that, okay, onto your old olive. And then you're going to use this and pop it up with the dimensionals, okay? So I'm going to be real liberal with the dimensionals here. I'm going to, of course, put one in the 4 corners, but also put one in the middle, put one here. Well, okay. We're going to be really liberal with the dimensionals there. And voila. Now, You don't necessarily have to take off all the stickers, just take off the ones on the corners and a few in the middle, and really you just need the others to provide that like space. Okay, and you're going to line these up so that your white overlay goes right like so. Okay, so now what we're going to do is pop down our owls. You got your two little love owls. You've got your little gift owl. And then the last thing you're going to put down is your little quadruplet owls. And I am going to use the mini dimensionals here. They need mini dimensionals. Like so. Okay, and they're just the little 4 guys on a branch. Super cute. Now, a little trick. There's no sentiments in the Have a Hoot stamp set. So you're going to need to use, like, I love Itty Bitty Christmas. That's a great sentiment set for Christmas. But I was already using this designer paper called Coming Home, and I thought, oh, this is cute. So I'm going to select one of the red sayings, and I'm just going to cut this out with my scissors. Nothing elaborate, just old school kindergarten style. And you can do one of two things. You can cut them into pieces and put them on 1, 2, 3, or you can just put the whole thing on at once, which is what I'm going to do here. Just like so. Now, I put that on at one time with dimensionals and one with glue dots, and I really like it better with glue dots. So you decide, but I liked it better with just glue dots. And I'm just going to stick that down right there. Okay. And then the last awesomeness that we're going to put on this card are some holiday rhinestones. I've already used all the red. There's a strip of yellow here. Hey, Patience. And we're going to use these pool party ones. And we're just going to pop them on one at a time. One here. One here. And one here. Okay, so adorable little card. One more thing we're going to add, so we're going to use on all 3 cards, is this ribbon that is Mossy Meadow stripes. And I like the side that has the Mossy Meadow stronger than the white, if that makes any sense. And you're just going to make a cute bow. Slap it on with a glue dot. Bam. And you're ready to rock and roll. Okay. Oh, I forgot my little mistletoe. So we're definitely going to use a tiny dimensional on that. I knew something was missing there. And then I actually did tuck that under and put that down. So that's how that goes. Are we cute or not? Oh, you had to restart your computer? Goodness gracious. Okay, are we loving this card? Because I am. All right, Christmas done. Well, one of the Christmas cards is done. We've got another one to go. So why don't we start with that one? This one's quicker. I love this color combination. So I basically went with the color combination from this designer series paper called Coming Home. And it's got, this is the best piece, of course, but it's also got some other really cute patterns. This is what I used on our Halloween card. We've got the Misty Moonlight is one of the colors. This red polka dot is to die for. We've got a cute winter or Christmas pattern. We have houses. The ringer off there. Okay. We have snowflakes. And then I showed you that piece that has all the cool sayings. And you can see I've kind of used it quite a bit already. So that Coming Home paper was my inspiration for the color scheme for this next card. Well, for those two cards, actually. Okay, so we are going to do a very simple card. Now, this card I used the dies, which are my next best favorite dies in the world, called So Sentimental. And they just have dies for days, okay, for little layers. And this big die is what I used here. And I'm going to stamp our little lovebird guys, which are still stuck in my Stamparatus. And we just need our ink. And we're going to stamp them towards the top. And then we're going to stamp the Merry Christmas sentiment in. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do all I want for Christmas is you. Is that not the cutest? Of course we have to do that. Who doesn't love a cute Christmas pun? All right, so we're going to use the Misty Moonlight, which is one of our new in colors. All I want for Christmas is you. Oh my gosh. I just died a little bit. Okay, now we're going to color these again. We're going to use the light crumb cake to color in our little guys. I'm going to be very messy here. You can be careful when you color them, but honestly, I don't want to keep you for days. So we're going to lay in our light color. Don't be scared of our blending markers. Just play. Just play. We're going to go in with a darker layer for our little eyelid and our little nose. And then basically where you see the extra lines on the stamp set is where you put more of the dark color in. Okay? And then you're going to go in with your lighter color and pull those two colors together. So that way you don't have that like demarcation line between the two colors there. So I just pull that in from either side and fill that in. Okay. You can take a lot more time and be very neat with it. I'm not so neat in general. All right. Oh, thank you that you love this card. I do too. I love these little owls. They're so cute. I mean, what person is not going to open this card and just be like, oh. If they do, they'll have a heart of stone. Okay. We're going to put a little bit of greenery on the ends of these branches. That's just how I interpreted it. You could live in a forest where there's not any green anymore in the winter. It's up to you. You choose. And then I'm going to pop in my little Poppy Parade. There. And we are done with our coloring. Now all we're going to do is assemble. So this is a 2 by 5.5 or 5 1/4 strip of this cute designer paper. And then I'm going to slap, oh, how cute is that? Let's do it. So one of them is going to have the Christmas trees and one of them is going to have polka dots. You decide which one you like better. And then we're going to pop this up with dimensionals. Probably go with 4 here. It's a pretty big die. Okay, so we're going to pop that down. And then one more bow using this striped ribbon. Now, one note about our ribbons is do not snooze on a ribbon that you love, because our ribbons at the holidays go so fast. Like they go on back order in a flash. So if you see an embellishment or you see a ribbon that you love or a paper, get it, okay? The stamp sets, the Stampin' Up makes, so they can come up with those pretty quickly. But the ribbons and the embellishments come from across the ocean. And when you see one, you gotta buy it. So, snooze, you lose. Ta-da! Aren't they cute? I love them both. I love them both. Okay, last card is a Halloween card. Spooky, spooky. And we are going to make this adorable little guy. Now, you are going to need a little smidge of the black glimmer paper for this card. Well, I'm going to give it to you. When you get your card kit in the mail, I will have these all cut. Anything that's die cut will already be cut for you. And the pieces for the card, obviously. But, just an FYI, your card kit comes with everything already die cut. So we're going to cut out a web. Let me find my web die. It's underneath everything. One more time to see our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I'm going to do that. Find our plate, which the plate is the thing that I always lose. Cranking it through. Now, when it's an intricate die like this, I give it a couple passes through. Ooh, look at that. Now, I have a nifty die cut brush upstairs that knocks all these pieces out, but this is such an awesome die cut machine that you barely even need it. So just a few of these stray guys hanging out in here. I'm just going to leave those for now. Okay, so that's ready. And then, ooh, I've made a mess here. The next thing you're going to do is go back up to your pile of dies that you got from remember from the card overlay, and you've got this guy left. Now, I'm going to use the one where he's in a tree, and he's got the spider hanging down, because I just thought that was so cute. And we're going to ink that up with our gray, and just pop that down. Aww, it just fits so perfectly there. And we're going to pop our blending markers out. We're going to use our dark crumb cake for the tree this time again. We're just going to whop a layer onto those branches. This does not take long at all. We're going to smack it into here. And see how that didn't stamp for some reason? Doesn't matter, just add it in. And now we're going to use our light marker to pop in some color on our little owl. You've gotten to see me color quite a bit tonight. That's fun. And fill it in with some dark. We're going to use those lines on the stamp set as a guide. And then we're going to pull it back out with our lighter marker. It's okay if you color outside the lines, no one cares. And then I did use a black, the basic black blend to go in and put some color on that spider. Ooh, probably just don't color the legs, because the legs are, now you can't really see them. So just don't even bother coloring the legs like I did just then. All right, the last thing you're going to do is emphasize your tag here with some of our cool ribbon. And you're going to just take a smidge of it and do one of these little magic knots where you push it through. I tie this pretty short, cut this pretty short. Let's see if my fingers can manage this. And pull that through to make a cute little guy. All right, and now we're just going to build our card. So we're going to put our So you can see, you have to think outside the box sometime. I used this Christmas paper to make a Halloween card. Isn't that fancy? So if you just kind of use your brain, you can find color schemes that match, and don't just only consider what's the obvious colors that are in your papers. Okay, that is crooked. Woo, hello. Anywho, just leave it. It's handmade. All right, we're gonna pop our web down with a glue dot. And I'm gonna put it about right here. And then this little cutie is gonna pop down with dimensionals. Cool. All right. Oh, something I forgot that you can add in on that. So I felt like the card needed a little bit of something when I got finished. And so I went in with this little boo, and I used the gray. So I want to keep the card simple, so you can make it with just one ink pad and some blending markers. So I went ahead and stamped that with the basic gray. You could obviously also do this with black, but just get some boos on there, and that card is complete. Okay, so super cute Halloween, Christmas set of cards for the Have a Hoot set. So I hope you enjoyed that cute little set of cards, and I can see you making it with your bundle. So let's talk about that. You've got your Have a Hoot starter kit, okay? So if you just want the bundle, that's fine. The stamp set and the dies together are $51.25, and those are 10% off because they're bundled. Okay, but you want to pick up a Stamparatus, it's $49. And then you may as well get some ink, choose one of the blending markers, get some holiday rhinestones, and you can get all that $125 for $99 with no shipping, okay? And right now, because of the Get and Go starter kit promotion, which I have the flyer somewhere. Anywho, you're going to get 2 free stamp sets and a set of rhinestones and 16 cards, okay? So if you're curious what they look like, click that link in this post to go right to my blog to learn more about the starter kit promotion called Get and Go, okay? And then I'm going to remind you that use the host code for these orders. 35 or more, you get the Make and Takes. 50 or more, you get to choose a free set of blending markers. And let's draw for the prize. And then I'm going to go through the stamp sets that are on sale with the 24-hour stamp sale. Okay, so we've got Patience, Terry, Beverly, Kathy, Ashley. Okay, let me write all this down. Let me write all these names down. So Debbie, if you're still here, holler. I want to see who's still here. Betty. I know your name has an E, but I got it. Beverly. Ashley. Patience. Terry. And okay. All right. I'm so glad you're still here, Terry. Now I'm going to pull these over here, mix them up. Da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. Drawing one, drawing one. The winner of the prize is going to get a free set of blending markers. They're coming in this week, so I'll send them to you as soon as I get here, and that's Debbie. Yay! Prize winner, Debbie Allen. Oh, good, you're still here. Well, you won the free blending markers. Okay, let's go on a quick tour through what's on sale. So, starting tomorrow, okay, let me get my light situated. My card, my deal here. September 23rd, one day, 15% off all of these stamp sets, okay? So we're going to start at the beginning. I'm just going to pop through and show you what all is on sale. This is much more fun than reading a list, okay? It's more fun to see the stamp sets. We have the gorgeous Posy stamp set, which makes really pretty cards. Me too, dearie. We have the To a Wild Rose. That's a really good flowery set. Oh, Under My Umbrella is precious. We have Dress to Impress, which I used at one of my retreats this spring. High Tide, a really great encouraging set. Now, Game On and Campology, to me, are stamp sets that I would probably only buy on a sale. I love them, but I probably would be like, you know, yeah, you do have time to shop, dairy. I think they're so cute, but like a sale is what I needed to push me over the edge to get them. This is a gorgeous set that I used for my stamp club. I probably wouldn't have used it if I hadn't seen a card made with it. The Whiskey Business is adorable, also on sale. Here's a card. Wonderful sentiments. So many options there. Perfection. I've used this over and over, okay? It's like a sleeper. You might not get it automatically, but definitely use that all the time. The Parasol that matches our umbrella punch. Seaside View to color. Framed for You is a really cool stamp set that makes all these little frames. Basket of Blooms, very cool. His Love, wonderful. Celebration of Tags, very versatile. Zoo Globe, I had forgotten about that until this sale. Borders Abound. Now, My Meadow is a cousin to Snowfront, and they're both on sale. So you pick one, or both. Just get both. Nature's Beauty. Hey, Ashley, good to see you. Perfectly Plaid. We're just going over some stamp sets that are on a sale. Itty Bitty Christmas, which I just mentioned is one of the best stamp sets for Christmas greetings. If I had known that it was going to be on sale when I designed this class, I would have used that one. Now, I said it doesn't have sentiments. It does have sentiments. What am I thinking? Sorry, I misspoke when I said that. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, now we're going to 63. This is when I ran out of time, so I'm going to find my Post-it notes, and you know what? I'm not going to use Post-it notes. I'm just going to show you what's on sale because I'm not going through this again. So we have, let me put my finger here, Snowman Season. He's really cute. He's on sale. We have Tags, Tags, Tags. All those wonderful tags. Yes, cousin is here. Dandelion Wishes is page 73. Really cute. I can't believe I don't have that one. This may be a sign. You would think of all the stamp sets I have, I would have them all, but I don't. This is a great thank you set in case you needed a new set. Sometimes I just get tired of my thank yous. Butterfly Gala is wonderful. Grace's Garden, that's a really popular one, especially if you like cats. Love it. Comfort and Hope, page 88. Really neat, versatile set. Country Home. This is a really cool fall set. Ridiculously Awesome, which was designed by my trainer, Rhonda Wade. Fantastic. From All of Us, page 93. Oh, sorry, this one with the aminals. Special Someone. Oh, that's also on sale. Very good. A Grand Kid. So if you're a grandparent, this is a must-have. Moving along for the little transportation vehicles. Happiest of birthdays, right here. Hooray to you, the sky, and the zebras. Okay, if you haven't gotten these yet, this is your time to pull the trigger. Waterfront is the kin to snowfront in my meadow. Yes, patience, there's actually 3 in that trio of stamp sets. Way to go. Gosh, I've used this over and over. I just love that little pun. Family party. You can make birthday cards for days. Senior years. Fantastic. Sending sunshine. It's wonderful. Also kind of in the waterfront type of stamp set. Page 113 is Embrace Each Moment. It's a really cool set. I love these sentiments in here. Although I'm just going to be honest with you, this to me looks like she's choking her. I'm sorry. That will not be on my sale list of things that I need for sale. Bloom and Grow. Love. Floral Essence. Really neat. Inspiring Iris is great for spring, and spring will be here before we know it. Maybe by then we can actually go outside and breathe around people. Swirly Frames. It's not an obvious card until you see something made with it, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's it. 128 is A Friend Like You. I've seen so many projects with that, and I don't think I have that. Waterfront is one in this series of cool stamp sets. You're right, Patience. I didn't realize that was on sale. So you probably just need to get all 3. 134, Walk in the Woods. Dang it. I was going to try to resist that little guy, but now it looks like he has to come into my stamp collection. Queen Anne's Lace. Now, this is one of the stamp sets you can get on for free with the starter kit. Textured Essentials. Ooh, that's cool. I don't think I even noticed that. Camouflage, which is fantastic. Dry Brush, a cool background. Stacked Stone, another cool background. And the last one is 139, Make a Difference. Okay, so if you didn't see a stamp set in that list of stamp sets that you need on sale, then your heart is made of stone when it comes to stamps. I know that there's something in there for everyone. So message me your order. You can click the link that I put in the post to order. Just use the host code. I'll send you this kit to make the cards for free. Obviously, if you don't have the owls, you can use other things when you make your stamps, when you make these cards. And don't forget, $35 order or more, get the make and takes. Orders of $50 or more, get the blends. Yeah, there's way too many that you want. And then the Have a Hoot starter kit is the best deal. $125 for $99, no shipping, and you can get the 2 free stamp sets, the 16 cards, and the rhinestones. Let me go ahead and find that other stamp set that is on, that's free with the starter kit. And ugh. If anyone knows what it is, they can speak up, but I'll know it when I see it. It has the word love in it, but it's not, is that it? No. Anywho, let me flip through here. Lovely You. Let's see if that's it. I don't think so. Nope. Okay, it's in the link on the deal here. The code again, please. Yes, Mom. The code is RXECHF4Y, okay? And then once you put your order in, then it will come directly to you in the mail. Or if you don't want to fool with the code, then just message me your order, email me your order, cogbill22@yahoo.com, and I will take care of it for you. I can just shoot you a PayPal invoice and get that on the way for you. Okay, good night, friends. I've enjoyed this card class. Have a great night.